So guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we got this Troy-bilt Bronco automatic transmission ride mower. I picked it up off of Facebook Marketplace for $100, and we're gonna see if I can get it running. I hooked up a battery because we got it in pretty late not late last night, but it was dark. We got back about probably 6:20, 6:30. So it was getting pretty dark. So I just hooked up a battery, went to crank it, and all it would do is click. So I'm thinking it's a starter solenoid. So what I'm gonna do is I took this out the battery tray already. It just popped out. There's no bolts or anything. But right down, let me take the tripod down in there's the starter solenoid, and to get it off you gotta loosen these two bolts. So I'm gonna set you up on the tripod and get these bolts loosened. Let me find you a good spot to watch me. There you go. Let me grab a socket, see what size socket it is. Let's try this one. Looks like it's 10 millimeter. A bolt. Oh snap. Hold up. So apparently there's a nut on the other side, but this one must have grabbed. So let me grab a magnetic tray real quick to get this, set these in. And also, by the way, I forgot, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and start draining the gas because he said it was sitting for about 5 years. I gotta move my other mower. 1 second. So I got this like pan. I think it was a giant dog bowl or whatever, but I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that off. I'm trying to think, should I run it through the filter or not? I think I'm just gonna spew it out. Let me turn the wheel back and get this bowl in a little better. I'm hoping this bowl will work. Let me drop the deck. There we go. That works. There we go. That works. Okay, now since this one's already loose, I think I'm gonna just pop it off from right there and hope that shut off should be at the off position. So hopefully that'll work. Let's just try to get her off. Let me get some pliers. Okay. A little bit of gas in there. That don't look horrible. Now this is not completely dry because it was outside, so it got a little wet. I treated it to the best of my ability. Now this is like a half tank of gas, so it's gonna be a lot. Let's open her up. Oh yeah, that's it's like a little milky. You can kind of see. Oh, no, you can't. Kind of see it's kind of milky. But we're going to let that drain. And it does not smell good either. It smells like stale gas. So let's come back here to the solenoid as that's emptying. Maybe I'll take the gas cap off, make it a little quicker. Keep an eye on that, make sure it won't fill that up too much. But back to the starter solenoid. Just a hair. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this or stop right here for a minute so I can go grab the tools I need, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I got that off. Here's the solenoid, and it looks like it's burnt right here. Like there's burnt plastic, so I'm thinking it got super hot and burnt it, and that might be why it's not working. But I'm not for sure. I haven't done, this is my first like actual ride mode that has an actual problem, like real bad problem, but most of the time I hear they're solenoid. But just don't look horrible, other than that burnt looking part. So, also there's a fuse on this. I'm gonna grab some needle nose, and that fuel is like got a really like pea yellow almost tint. But I'm gonna pull this fuse and just check that, make sure it's not that, because it technically probably could be. No, looks pretty new actually. Don't look corroded or anything. Oh, our gas is dripping. Where's the camera? Focus, if it'll focus. There we go. See, it's still intact. So our fuse is good. So it's got to be the solenoid or something else. I'm hoping it's just this solenoid. It'll make it a lot easier. I was hoping that this wire was longer, this ground wire, so I could hook a battery up and then jump the solenoid. But I don't know if it's long enough. But I'm gonna grab a dead battery. This had a battery in it, but it's dead. I'm gonna grab it, just see if the cords are long enough, because the only battery I have right now is in my other mower, and if I don't have to, I don't want to take it out. So I'm gonna grab this dead battery came in with it. So I got this battery hooked up, and whenever I turn the key, it's whatever. But I don't know if I want to try to. Don't know if I can jump it and try to turn the key. So I might have to just get a solenoid out of the screwdriver. Wait, no, you don't have to turn the key if the power's on, right? So you should just have to oh, there it goes. It went a little bit. Whew. Oops. I like welded my screwdriver. Okay, so we know it's the solenoid. So I think I'm gonna switch gears. Take off the carburetor. Clean that, because I'm sure it probably needs cleaned. And I'll probably have to order a solenoid. Unless maybe they have one locally, but we don't really have any mower shops, so they're probably not. Our closest Tractor Supply is about 25 minutes away. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the power off. Take the keys out. And switch gears to the carburetor. So I'll see you when I'm about to do that. There's what the fuel looks like. It don't look very good. But we're going to go ahead. It's still dripping a little bit, but not that much. Go ahead and move that. Oh, that don't smell good. So, I looked last night. I kind of forgot to look at the person's house, the air filter. So it is look like there was a mouse in here at one time, which is not the greatest. But the carburetor actually looks pretty clean. So I'm hoping I don't have to do too much to the carburetor. But see, it looks like a mouse was there in here. And there's stuff right there. Let me take it down. Oops. But there's stuff like up here. But we're gonna try to take this carburetor off and see what that looks like. So I'm gonna get these bolts off. They almost look like that's been redone. That's not a good sign. That's definitely a different bolt than that. But that one almost looks like a 10. That probably is 11. I don't know. They're both 10s. I'm thinking. Let me double check. Yeah, they're both 10mm bolts. Oops, sorry. But I'm going to go ahead and get this off, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. So here's what I saw after pulling that off. I was afraid it was going to be worse than that, but thankfully I think we're okay. Just have to get that out. Carburetor, once again, still doesn't look that bad. So I don't know. I better still clean it. But this has got it's got that I gotta pull off, and then we'll get the carb off. Okay, so I'm gonna start by taking this fuel line off. I try not to damage it, but worst case scenario, I'll put new fuel line on. So there's that. Now we're gonna take this bolt off and then pull the carburetor off. Which I'm thinking it's an 8 or a 10. I think it's an 8. There's one other bolt I had to take off on the for the cover. Oops, my bad. Okay, now we should. Uh-oh, that's sliding. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I got the carburetor clean now. And I'm hoping nothing leaks. The little part here, the little O-ring that goes here, I guess probably because I shot it with this carb clean, which was not working right. Since it's cold, it expanded it, I'm guessing, maybe. But I'm hoping it don't leak. It actually is really clean in there. I think I probably could have ran it, but it's better safe than sorry. So, got it all clean. Put it back. We're gonna put it back on, and I guess probably wait for a starter solenoid. I might jump it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but let me put this back on, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. Okay, so I hooked some gas to it, and it's dripping. So I think I'm gonna order a. If I can find one, I'm gonna order. I think a rebuild kit for the carburetor and a solenoid, and then whenever that comes in, then I'll come back and work on this. But I think while I got time on my hands, I think if I go ahead and look for the parts, order those, and then I'm going to get my jack this up, and look at these bearings. These bearings in the whatever. I don't know. I might not. I might go ahead and just check them now. I don't know if I'll put it in the jack or not yet. Anyways, that's what it is. Fuel's coming through, and it's leaking out the carburetor. So I'll have to get a rebuild kit or a new carburetor. I think I've never used a rebuild kit, but I think since it's pretty clean in there, I'm gonna try the rebuild kit. And I guess if that don't work, worst case scenario, I have to buy a carburetor anyways. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and the gas. I was looking at the gas; it's all cloudy. It wasn't like that earlier. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna label these. Normally, I would want to probably just buy a solenoid and then put this on, and then put them on one wire at a time. But I don't know exactly what solenoid I need to get, so I'm gonna take this inside so I can find the right solenoid. So, anyways, I'm gonna label these. I think I'm gonna label it. This one. Well, this one with 3 sides. And this, I'm gonna write a little 3. 3 for 3 sides. Okay, got that off. Let's put this back on real quick. Take this off. This is the side that's burnt up. So, 3 sides. I think I might put B. I'm gonna put a B on this cable for a burnt side. Okay. If I forget the way I label them, I got a video, so that's nice. And now we're gonna go ahead and remove these. For this, we're gonna do that's gonna be 1 and 2. We'll just label it 1 and 2. 1. Oh, wait. That's got numbers right there, so let's do 1. And this will be 2. So, 2. Okay. And then I'll just look at the other solenoid and hook that up by looking at it that way. So, let's put this nut back on. So I got everything unhooked now. Now, I guess we're gonna I'm gonna just shove that down there like so. Put that in. Shut the seat. So that's what I'm gonna go order the solenoid And then I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to order a new carburetor or just a rebuild kit. I think I'm gonna probably go for the rebuild kit because I've never used one, and it'd be nice to use one. Yeah, it's got gear. Okay. I was like, I don't think I checked that, so I did that. But now we're gonna check the deck after that semi goes by. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it under the jack and then raise it up. I'll see you in just. Yeah. I wish I had a hydraulic one where I could just pump it up, but I found this at a yard sale or a moving sale for pretty cheap, so I just got it. And don't look at the pound capacity. I'm joking. It should be fine since it's not lifting the whole thing. Trying to get it to where it's a lot easier. And then maybe I can use my impact. I'm using this kind of. Okay, so I got these up here. The deck don't look horrible, but up here spinning these to find out if they're good or not. They're making a little bit of noise, but I think if I can find a grease fitting, then that'll fix it by greasing them. Let's come through here. That one's not spinning very freely, but we also got belts binding crap up. It's binding it up a little bit, but in the listing it said it needed a new deck belt, but I think it just needs to be put back on because it looks pretty new, or maybe not new because he said it's been sent for 5 years, but let me spin this one. Oh, that's smooth. You don't hear nothing. Now it does seem like it, oh sorry. It does seem like it's wobbling a little bit, but other than that, seems pretty good. Let me see if I can spin this one. It spins, but so it looks like everything under there is good. So now I guess I just gotta buy me a solenoid, carburetor or carburetor rebuild kit, and some oil. Well, not oil. I bought some the other day for that mower and my other mowers, so I did notice this is broke a little bit, but that shouldn't affect the value too much. I don't know if I said yet, but I'm hoping to fix this up and flip it. So I'm hoping to get probably about $400 or $500 out of it, but I don't know yet. It is almost spring, so mowers are about to be coming on the market. So I'm hoping what I can do is I can use this, sell this, take the cash from that, and buy not new mowers, some other mowers to fix up a little bit, or maybe like they're super cheap, people trying to just get rid of them, where I could just take them, wash them, do an oil change, replace the filters, do all that, and flip them. But that's what I'm hoping maybe I can do along with my mowing business this year. But we'll just find out. But I will see you whenever I decide I want to wash it or do something with it, or find a starter solenoid and a carburetor rebuild kit. I'll see you in just a minute. Or just a minute for you, probably a couple days for me. Okay, so we got our parts. It's the next day. The carburetor and the solenoid got overnighted basically. But I'm still gonna have to wait till what's this? Today's the 15th. No, it's the 17th, ain't it? Yeah. So we gotta wait 2 more days for all the filters and stuff, but we could put this together and just see it if it'll run. So they actually had packing material in here. Good job, Amazon. Got the solenoid. I already opened this and looked at it all, made sure it's all there, which it is. This, I've never used this brand. I haven't bought very many aftermarket carburetors, but I haven't used this brand, so hopefully it works. There's a brand on there called HIPAA, or whatever you call that. HIPAA, whatever. But I didn't see any with the right model number and stuff for this machine on there. This comes with a fuel shutoff, gaskets, fuel filter, spark plug. So I'm hoping it all works out. Worst case scenario, I won't change the spark plug, but the other kit that's coming. I should have looked at this better, but it's got 2 spark plugs, a fuel filter. I think it's got a fuel shutoff, air filter, and oil filter. So that's what all's in it. But we're gonna put this solenoid in first, I think. And I'm probably gonna time lapse it, because it's basically the same way it came out. So I think I'm just gonna time lapse it, so I'll see you then. So I got that in. We're gonna put a battery in and test it. I also forgot to mention that those parts were about $50 for all of it. So we've got, now in this mower, we've got about 150 into it now. And then we still have to get a battery, so that's probably going to be about 30 bucks. So we'll be 50, 60 cents, 80 bucks. We will be probably about a negative $180. But for what I think I'm going to be able to get out of this, it's going to be pretty good. What's that? Now I'm not going to try to start it. I just want to make sure the solenoid's working. Did I forget my wrenches? But anyways, cost about $50 for the parts. Little under, but 50 is a safe number. That way, as long as we sell it for more than 180, we made a little bit. But my plan is to sell it for about, probably about, whoa. Something's not right. What the heck did I do wrong? That should not spark like that. Let me recheck the wiring and I'll be back with you. So I think I got it fixed now. I accidentally swapped like the wires. I put them in wrong. Like, I was trying to pay attention to that one, but I guess I was videoing and I wasn't paying attention. So I put like the two like wires to here, not the little small ones that just plug in, but the bolt-in ones, I flopped them the wrong way. So hopefully now this will work. But if it don't, we got it on video still. I'm gonna go get mine. I think man, oops. Well, I just like soldered my tool. I'll be lucky if this battery still works. Dadgummit. Okay, let me check these with the voltage meter. Just make sure I don't have to go ahead and just go buy a new battery. That would stink. But came with my John Deere. Oh. Oh yeah, we're still good. We should be fine. Okay, now let's be careful. My goodness. Basically soldered on there. Hopefully. It's still. Anyways, keep sparking because I looked again. These two posts, these positive posts, are hitting this frame, hitting the top of this. So what is happening is whenever I hook up the positive and try to hook up the ground, then it's nothing to do with the battery, it's to do with these posts were grounding out. That's what the problem was. So I think I'm going to flip it upside down and install it. Because I don't remember how they had it installed, but I'm going to flip it upside down and see if I can get that to work. So I'll see you when I get that done. Okay. So it looks like it's working now. So let's just hope after I put the carburetor on, she'll just fire right up. Not have no more problems. But most likely we will. I'm a little gun shy. Now. We're gonna actually go ahead and put this cover over top so we don't accidentally hit it. Okay, now let's see if she will work. I'm gonna have to lock the brake. Okay, she works. Now let's check the health of the battery again just to make sure. .57. Pretty good there then. I think I might go ahead and throw this on the charger while I put the carburetor on. Okay, so I'm gonna compare these carburetors. Oh, sorry. That looks right. That looks right. I think that's right too. So I think the carburetor's right. So let me put it on. Okay, so I was looking at this, and the gasket they had, the person before me, looks like this is not the right gasket. It looks like they just try to piece a bunch of different parts together. This came with the right gasket. I'm trying to decide which way it goes. I think it goes that way, so pretty sure it goes on like so. I think. I'm not sure, but I think it goes on like that. And also, I was wondering why that looked weird. I thought it was not the right one. But now we're gonna take, you're supposed to take it and rewire these, but I don't really have the tools to just yet, so I'm just gonna use this and plug it in here. It should work. Let me double check. Looks like it'll fit. Okay, so this wire connects to with this screw. I was gonna time lapse this, but I don't think I am anymore. But it goes up like this. This goes up like this. And then this should go through here and go through this gasket. So now that should be right. Now we should have the right gasket. Okay. Now we got that on. Let me see if I can get you guys somewhere closer. Let me set you up in a different way. Okay, I think you can see a little bit better now. So, now it should be the carburetor. Actually, first we gotta put the gasket. This is the gasket they used. I'm thinking. Right, there we go. Because it looks identical, so it's probably that gasket is what they used. This should go I don't think it matters if the letters are in or out, but that should go right there. Carburetor. First, let's put these on. Am I in the way? Yeah, but it's okay. Put that on. Put this on like so. Okay, that should be it now. Now we should be able to take this gasket and put it on here. Oops. Where'd that go? Oh, okay. But yeah, this goes on here. Okay, that looks right. Now let's put this up. Well, maybe let me take it off so I can see which way it goes. Put this back on. This video is going to be probably a pretty long one, but okay, I got that together. I was going to change the fuel filter on here, and I noticed I think this might be backwards, put on the wrong way. But I got this pan to drain the gas into. The leftover gas in the filter. And then we're going to change this filter, since it came with a filter. I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll see you when I get everything buttoned up. Okay, so I was looking at this fuel filter and realized that there is a small crack in it. If this was my machine, I would just try it, but since I'm going to be selling this, I'm going to put on a filter I have. It's a HIPAA. Like I was talking about, I was hoping to find the carburetor. HIPA, however you would pronounce that. But I'm going to put this one on. It's a little bit smaller, but it shouldn't matter. So I'm going to put this one on instead. Got everything buttoned up. Now we're going to see if it'll fire up. Brake. Choke. Make sure, double check, no gas leaking. Don't see none. Maybe she don't want choke. It don't look like she gonna go. So I guess let's check this spark plug. Let's check for spark, because it didn't even sound like it was trying to fire. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my spark tester and all that stuff. I'm gonna set you up. Hopefully you can see this. It's got spark. It's basically is what I was trying to show you. So it's got spark. I don't know why it's not running, so I'll see you in just a second. Put a little juice in there. Now let's see if it'll start. Well, this is weird. I've never had this happen to me, but I only worked on like 3 riders in my life. Okay, since it wouldn't start, I went to the store and got some starting fluid, and I'm gonna try that. Get a little shot in there. Oh, gotta get the key out of my pocket. I don't know what pocket it is in. Okay, let's put it a little bit more. Let's try that. It's smoking a little. I think it might be leaking oil from the gasket. We're gonna drive it a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this why it looks like it's smoking. I think the valve cover is leaking. And one of the kits I looked at came with one, but I didn't get it because I didn't think I would need it. But now I think I'm gonna need it. Yeah, that's what it looks like it is. I can't tell for sure, but I think that's what it is. But I'm gonna try to start it. Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover back on, and then I'll try to start it again. So I'll see you in a minute. Oops! I forgot to start the video, but I started it without ether, and it fired up with some choke. And we're charging. And we're moving pretty good. Well, I guess she's a runner. So I think I'm gonna call it on this part of the video. I think I'm gonna do another video of getting everything ready to get it listed, because right now it's probably gonna be about a 30 to 40 minute video. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here, and I'll do a part 2. I'll try to do it like really close together, if not the same day. So, because I'm still waiting on parts that's supposed to be here tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna stop the video here and do part 2. So thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.